We are Black Heartbreakers.
You're watching Opjam TV. I sing lead vocals and play guitar.
Just guitars, bit of vocals.
And we've got new bass player Ed on the bass guitar. He's fitting in really well. New guy, it's great. And we've also got Woody on drums. Been a good man with him for a while now. Now we're a little bit different to other bands in that we did everything kind of backwards. We started off with we wrote a whole album, and then we decided we were going to record that album. So Ronnie and Woody jumped on board, and we went to the lockup in Sutherland and just started tracking drums and bass. Took it back to my house, finished it off, and then sent it over to Stacey, get it mixed and mastered, and then we brought it back and it sounded pretty cool, so we decided to start playing some gigs with it, and now we're here.
Yeah, just the beginning really. I mean, like you said, we got an album out, but you know, I think that's just really a teaser. I think there's a lot more cool shit to happen.
17 is a little bit of a drinking song, yeah. 17 is just really about being not 18 yet, just not being able to do all the things you want to do, so you just find ways around it. Just like, you know, doing your day-to-day life, and when things go your way, and especially when things don't go your way, you just channel that good energy or bad energy into music, and that's just how it comes out.
Exploding Hearts, that was a big.
Exploding Hearts was a huge influence on us, yeah, the early 2000s band. Definitely bands like the Ramones, like classic acts like T-Rex, the Beatles, big influence. Kind of taking that, the 50s pop and 60s pop and blending it with that 70s punk rock ethic. We've signed up with Opjam recently, which is great. They help out struggling artists, and what that's done is it's allowed us to push our music out to more, not just bands, but actual brands like record labels, companies, bookers.
Like most modern bands, you know, it's all social media and whatnot.
Social media has allowed us to extend our potential fan base and demographics. We've been able to hit a lot of markets and places in the world that we wouldn't have had any hope of doing without the internet.
Recently we just sold a small batch of CDs that are down at Happer Enough Records in Japan. That was cool. We also look at stuff like USA and Europe. I think you were saying we had like 30% of our Spotify streams or something down in the UK.
We got a pretty good story from Newcastle. We're down in Newcastle playing with the Bittersweet Hearts, and as we're walking home from the gig to where we're staying, Matt, their bass player, decided that he was going to offer up a challenge to all of us as we're walking home. Gave us all a bunch of Bittersweet Heart stickers and told us the first one to land a sticker in a moving taxi, he would buy them a free breakfast the next morning. And so we all want a free breakfast, so we all grabbed some stickers and decided we're going to try and hit some taxis. Matt got very into it and actually slapped one on a taxi. The taxi driver was not happy at all. Taxi driver
kicked it.
Yeah, he thought it was like attacking his car. So the taxi driver turns around, chucks a Yui, comes driving down the wrong way to try and get back at Matt, and they narrowly missed each other, and it was a little scary at the moment, but 5 minutes later we're all laughing about it.
Upcoming shows, we got at the Marley, it's Young Henry's Thursday night, that's the 15th of January. Then upcoming we got the Townie on the 30th, and after that we're heading down to Wollongong, play at Rad. It's pretty much the live shows, and we're sort of looking into touring nationally, like an East Coast tour. We played Radio Birdman, it was like 2 weeks ago. Came out of nowhere, it was sweet. Definitely a pretty highlight. I
think the ultimate goal is to just be self-sustaining, like being able to live off making your own music. And that's the dream, really. We're just trying to be real. Don't want to mislead people or anything, just keeping everything real, everything